Should we all be jumping on this bandwagon? Nadia!
She's come out in hives.
I mean, you know, we did that fantastic campaign, Body Stories, which I found incredibly difficult, the whole photo shoot and everything. But I did feel so much better afterwards because I'd been on a bus in my knickers and bra. And now I can go out and I do go in the pool with a swimming costume and I don't feel as bad. Definitely empowered me. But nudity, no way. No, Mark says I put more clothes on to go to bed than I do to go out. I just can't bear being naked. I have never walked around my house naked. I mean, if I was to spend the whole day... What do you do with yourself if you spend the whole day naked? You'd end up playing with bits and pieces. Well, I don't mean in a bad way, but you'd start, like... What would you do? You wouldn't be able to get anything else done.
There's nowhere to keep your phone.
And if you caught sight of yourself as well, it'd be like, oh, no,
well, I've caught sight of you, and I think you have got the most incredibly sexy...
She does, though. And she just...
I've seen her naked in the bath.
Do you remember when you came in screaming and shouting? I was lying in the bath. What's the matter with you? Why won't you show your body? And I was like...
I just think you're absolutely sexy gorgeous.
I find it very hard to be nude. I really do. I'm not a nudie
should do it more often.
I wonder, is it how we're brought up sometimes, though? I would be exactly the same. I have a whole system if I'm away on holiday where I know what I'm wearing beforehand, and then I kind of lie down in it, and then I undress lying down, so I'm not walking about in a bikini or anything.
So
then put it back up again like this, and then I get back up and go for something to eat. And I have a whole system where I don't walk about.
God, I would never think
I
that.
just don't know. It's not like I sit and go, oh, I hate that, I hate that. It's just something within my own head.
Was your mum nude a lot?
No, not at all. Mum's very conservative. Maybe
my
that's
mum's
just
still nude all the time. Last year, I came into the house and I was calling for her and she went, yes, yes. And I went upstairs and she was totally stark naked, hoovering. And as I came up the stairs, I was just like, you know, and she's in her 80s.
Brilliant.
I love that,
But yeah, well, I think you think it's a bit too fantastic. She's always blooming nude. We like to get on with our work, don't we? And we can't.
It's difficult, though.
She's just... That's us this morning. We're all in makeup just chatting, but Syra has to be nude.
Yeah. I didn't know where to look.
I know. But you do get used to it, don't you?
Yeah.
She's got the money.
So, oh, Syra, nude again.
Well, to be honest, I think you need to embrace it.
It's been a journey for you to get to this.
It has been a journey, and this is why I will say to all women, I was brought up in a culture where if you are nude or you see any part of your body, even like a little wrist, you're bringing shame on the family, you've got to feel guilty, it's embarrassed, it's all this rigmarole. And it's only by being on the show and talking to women like you that's made me realise, now that I'm like 50 next year, I just think, do you know what? I'm healthy, I've got a body, I'm so lucky, just embrace it.
Yeah.
And I'm not perfect.
Did you try not embracing it in the makeup room?
But you know what? Society, I think society has brainwashed us so much to have this ideal figure that we can never, ever be happy with ourselves. And I admire you because I've never heard you moan about your body, ever.
Well, it's the body I've got. So I kind of just, you know... I mean, I don't make a practice of walking around naked at home, but if I am naked at home and I catch a glimpse of myself, I don't think, oh, God, because it is what it is. And so I just think, you know...
But it's not so much even that, it's just... I feel a bit vulnerable when I'm naked.
Yeah,
I feel
like
silly.
That.
I feel ridiculous.
Yes, I'm
It's like, you know, when
absolutely
you go to France and stuff and you see people playing volleyball and stuff naked.
Well, those naturists...
It just looks...
Those naturist holidays.
Yes.
I really admire them. Because I couldn't do that. I mean, I'm quite happy to walk around my own bathroom naked, but I wouldn't walk around naked in public. But I think that's very empowering, actually, that they can do that.
Oh, it is. But I look from afar and think, I'm never going to do it.
But I do think that we're not talking about, you know, just walking around every day down the street naked, but I do think just to look at yourself in the mirror and go, I'm all right, I'm OK. We should be able to do that, and so many of us can't.
Oh, I'm a great advocate for that, and I've really helped myself a lot with my bad body image of standing in front of the mirror and say, OK, what do you like? And I just started with the smallest thing, and then I worked through, you know, and I've got the best acceptance of, I think, of myself of my whole life, but I still can't just jiggle about willy-nilly for no reason. I just don't think I'll ever be that person.
Well, you know, thinking about it now, I'm just thinking, so even when it's boiling hot, I never sleep naked.
No, I don't.
Because I always think, oh, there might be a fire alarm in the middle of the night and I've got to run out and I'll be naked, so I would feel vulnerable. So I always have something on, like a cotton slip or something. So that's quite interesting.
But it is, like, we talk about social media all of the time as well, and there are unrealistic images of people that we're constantly being bombarded with.
Brainwashed.
That you cannot help compare yourself with. And I
they're filtered, a lot
absolutely
of them as
understand
well.
young people having a real issue with that.
Yeah,
I really do.
totally.
I can see how it has an absolute influence on them. Because they're looking at these
But we
pictures,
had
which
our-
we all know have been filtered and everything else.
But we had
they
our
look
own
perfect.
things. We had our own things. All the big adverts,
Yeah,
the
big
billboards,
supermodels
the
and
magazine.
back
we
in
were
the
looking at
day.
the Jackie journals the other day.
But we weren't
Everything in a
comparing our bodies like we do now. Like, even if I stand in the mirror, I go, oh, a bit of that and a bit
That's
of this
very
and a
true.
bit
It's always
that. We all
about
do
face.
that,
I
don't
remember
we?
Leslie Ash always used to be on Jackie and those magazines, and I was thinking, oh, Leslie Ash is really pretty. I'd love to
Pretty.
be as pretty as Leslie Ash. But I didn't think about you were never fed that complete thing of the whole body.
Exactly.
And do you like your elbows? Which
Yes.
is pretty much what we've got to these
That's
days.
exactly it.
Oh, yeah,
Love your elbows, people. Basically, that's what we're trying to tell you.
Do you know what that little bit there on your elbow is called?
Yeah.
No.
A weenie. A wiener.
A what?
That's it.
A what? A wiener.
Yeah, I
A
think
wiener?
a wiener's called something else.
I think wiener
It's
means
also
something else.
that.
That bit that
You
hangs
learn
off.
something
Right.
every day.
Can someone confirm that, please, and let me know? That's very, very
You
important.
told me that yesterday.
You've got quite a dry wiener. You've got some cream on there.